And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. Says we're live, but are we actually live?
Still showing nothing to me. Let me reload the page.
Yep, same here. That's okay.
Okay, it just appeared.
Yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. All right. Hello, everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. I'm joined today with returning guest Orososium.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, welcome back, Oros. And today we are back with some more Star Wars: The X-Wing, Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron, and seeing how this goes. So we're up to issue 31 out of 35 issues in this entire series. So we're actually getting close to the end on this one, which is a shame.
The only bad thing, it is going to end.
Yes. But it is a really, really pleasant break from the High Republic that I've been reading a whole bunch of. Someone has leaked one of the new High Republic comics out early, but I'm not touching that right yet because I think that is a fantastic way for Disney to try to go after my channel or something. To be completely honest, wouldn't be surprised if Disney wasn't at least somewhat responsible for that. Because, again, they released a brand new...
They for some reason dislike people saying what they think about the High Republic.
So yeah, I'm not going to bother until that comic is officially released, which should be in about a week or so anyways. So, with regards to that though, yeah, here we are with Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron Masquerade. Something that has released, though, a little bit of a deviation here, but I like talking about, well, on the subject of games. Wargame Red Dragon got a brand new DLC, a brand new playable nation, so it's amazing that the game is a decade old and is still getting DLC.
I mean, we still have some more games that are supported even now.
Mm-hmm.
And for some unknown reason, a lot of people like old games better than new ones.
For absolutely no reason whatsoever, I'm sure. Nothing at all to do with the absolute state of gaming these days. So yeah, this new DLC, they added in the Italians as a playable faction. If you ever played Wargame Red Dragon, or if you haven't, I would suggest doing it. But as far as this DLC, I can already tell that they have some pretty interesting stuff. They've got some pretty good recoilless rifles. They're another Blue 4 faction that gets both much more modern tanks in the form of the Ariete. Well, modern by Cold War era standards. And even then, the Ariete was never considered that fantastic. But anyways, so they've got it in-game, and it's in-game not bad. And then they also get armored gunships, which is another thing that isn't that common on the Blue 4 side. So,
hey, give it time and a few more updates, and you may see more of that.
Well, they did also add, as part of a patch, a brand new tank for the Australians. So they get a recon variant of the Leopard AS-1. So, which hilariously has better armor penetration capability for its shells than the regular AS-1 or even the AS-1 Plus. But I digress. Anyways, I think that might be a slight oversight and that gets patched or something. But anyways, let's go back to Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron. Masquerade, so 4 of 4, so let's go ahead and get into it. As you can tell, let's see how many people actually worked on this particular comic. So we have one person doing the story, one person doing the lettering, so 2 people had to read the plot of this comic before it became publicly available. Note that there are no editors. You don't have a small army of editors. In fact, you don't even have a single editor. For the entire comic for some reason.
I mean, we have a small army list of people that work on every comic of the High Republic, and here we have 6.
We do
And they
have
did not need any more.
we do have though 3 people working on the actual artwork inside the comic, as well as one guy working on the cover art. So I will say this: the cover art looks pretty good too. And so does the actual artwork in the comic.
I mean, have we seen any of the Rogue Squadron comics that were, badly made? Art-wise, I mean.
Not really.
They had very few people, and they did their damn best. I don't know how we have at least 3 to 4 times the people now, and they just made.
Alright, so I think to start off, we have Tycho and his girlfriend flying in a Y-Wing, fighting off a bunch of Die Wings.
Yeah, that's where we left it the last time.
So, do you want to voice Tycho, or should I?
I think you gave me Taiko and you were voicing the girlfriend. I don't remember now.
Yeah, I think you're right. Tycho, things would be a little less crowded if we were flying through the Death Star.
And I might be less hostile too. Hang on.
Your move didn't fool them.
Not designed to. I want to give you a better target.
Such generosity.
Well, you deserve the best, Winder.
I'll settle for clear scopes.
Wish I could comply. Wish I could comply, but my scope just picked up incoming.
And I show a heavier ship here. It was fun, wasn't it?
And about to become more so.
What? You haven't finished these guys yet, Tycho?
Well, these I-Wings are slow, and I wanted to leave a fuse for Winter to suit.
You'll regret that remark, Kelthu. You want to voice Wedge here? I assume that's Wedge?
Okay. Get clear. We have them.
Lots of them, 7 of you. We have ships. We'll come back into the fight, thanks.
Move fast.
What?
May not be.
Sorry.
Move fast. Might not be much of file left for you. And yeah, I think that one was still mine, but
yeah,
hard to know who is talking sometimes.
Lead 4 has the Interceptor Squadron coming in at 318. Mark 35.
I copy 4.
Cool, I sure back 4.
Doing an HR for you too, 4.
Three for each of us? Not odds I like, but...
Let's even them up then.
Maybe they want more rescue, less gloat, Han.
So shoot faster, fell. By the Emperor's black bones. You X-Wing pilots, so predictable when rescued.
So far, this comic is already starting off with action, and it's so far a fun read. I can definitely say that. Siege says, hello, Siege. I hope things are going for you better than yesterday.
Well, it would be a problem if they were worse.
Yes, it would.
But seriously, I hope everything is fine, or at least better.
I hope they get the assholes responsible for that.
Who takes their kid to rob a person? Hey, that still gets through me.
Yeah.
Aye. Shall we continue in the meantime?
Yep, we shall.
Okay. Has to be solo in that thing.
Why is that, Wes?
Who else thinks a stock freighter is a snow fighter? Can they check the rocks? There is plenty of hostiles to handle. Han, you use low poaching on an X-wing skills, don't you? Bad habit of not wanting to see friends die, Wedge. No habit to break. Don't try. I copy, Rogue Leader.
Siege says, lol, thankfully not too bad. The layers of admin have begun. I'm sure they have.
Yes. Because nothing can be simple. Lead. I'm seeing hostiles in the evac area. My scope is clear, Hobby Jansson. Hobby Jansson, you give us cover. Han, Tycho, will escort you home.
Back trail is clear, lead.
I copy 6. You and 5 patrol. Patrol back slowly. Keep an eye out for pirates.
As ordered, lead. Han!
Welcome to our humble home.
You fly wing cover well, Ibitsam.
You're hard to come with, Sashi.
I'm telling you, Captain, that freighter came out of nowhere.
The Falcon does that sort of thing pretty well.
Yern, you missed a battle. You're unhurt?
The what of ash? Yes.
I hated being here waiting. You're referring... Oh, sorry.
I don't know if it is the first one or if it is you. I can go first and you continue.
Alright.
Then do not that next time.
You're referring to the Death Star at Yavin, right?
Solo and Falcon saved Luke Skywalker and the Rebellion doing less than today.
Question is, how did the Falcon get here? How did Tycho get here?
I'm a bit more concerned with our getting out of here.
That was Princess Leia, but I thought she was a prisoner. Which leaves the question of who is in the Y-Wing with Tycho. You know, working for the Empire was never this confusing.
Leia? What?
I guess...
They made such a cute couple.
Yes. What do you think you're doing here?
I was coming to rescue you?
You're jeopardizing the whole operation. You were the decoy, and if you were here, Izzard would know I am too.
Chop the thrusters back, Leia. We followed the folks who kidnapped Winter. We didn't know you were here. Wouldn't have stopped me from coming if I had, though.
You're saying you couldn't stand to be apart from me, Captain Solo?
Me? Never. I just know how you'd be if Winter got hurt.
Good answer, Han. Not the best answer, though.
Well, I guess I did miss you a little.
Now that is definitely a better answer.
Hey.
we're down. We're safe. Without your shooting, have been seriously vaped. You're welcome, Tycho. Without your flying, we'd be 2 Alderaanians heading for the graveyard. I'm not looking forward to making that last trip home for a good long time. You're a better pilot. Oh, wait. You were voicing Tycho earlier.
Yes, I didn't want to say anything because you were on a roll, you know.
All right, my bad.
Well, it's still your line, right?
Yeah, it is. You're a better pilot than you are a realist. Our jobs don't make long life very likely. It's not the length of life. Oh, wait, that's your line.
Yes. It's not the length of life, but how much you do with it that counts.
That's a philosophy I can agree with. You can let me down now.
I don't really like the idea of letting you down.
You haven't so far, but I would like my feet on the ground again.
Why?
So I can stand on my toes and do this.
And you know, this lady also can kill a lot of people if she wants to.
Yep.
And she can still be a lady.
Yep.
Hi.
Siege says, oh, there is one that will blow your mind, threw me for a loop, but at least the lady at the bank understood where I was coming from on the subject. Very helpful in spite of silliness. This is such a smooth read by comparison. Yeah, in comparison to High Republic especially, where it says, because this one isn't killing our brains. Siege says, exactly. Yes, exactly.
I mean, I don't think I lied there.
All right. Do you have someone waiting for you back home, Captain?
Nope. Someday I'll find the right woman. Probably from Karelia. Someone smart. Reliable.
Like your sister, then?
I never really knew her. She was 10 years older and left when I was 7. My parents didn't talk about her at all. She broke my mom's heart when she left.
She regretted how she left and planned to make amends. But then she learned of the station fire, thought all of you were dead.
Are you and she happy?
Very much so, and very much in love. That's why I hate feeling helpless, not knowing where she is.
We'll find her. I'll do whatever it will take. And enlist a Jedi if that is what we need.
Anything to get her before Izard does.
Definitely. We have to get out of her first, though.
Planet in the middle of nowhere loaded with pirates who want to kill us. How tough can that be?
For us, not a problem.
Let's hope no one figures out a way to make it a problem.
Oh, Imperial personnel. Do I voice him?
I'll voice him on this one, I think.
Okay.
People of Exila, I am Admiral Crenell of the Reckoning. You harbor traitors to the Empire. You are scum who have long festered without proper discipline. Give me the traitors, and I will refrain from visiting upon you the retribution you most assuredly deserve. As he immediately opens fire on them. Okay.
I think this is perfectly fine when it comes to the Imperials, you know?
It is. It is.
Still, you know, negotiating might require fighting at less people.
Siege says, a few minutes and we already have 2 heterosexual relationships going on. It's weird that I noticed normality so quickly. Or it says, oh my god, not reproducing through budding. How unconventional. Siege says, okay. To update on the situation, I have to have my ID reissued. linked to my bank account within a certain amount of time, or I may be blocked out of my accounts because that is some bullshit.
Why? I mean, you are the one that got shaft. They should help you, not tell you we are going to make sure you cannot get to your money.
I mean, on paper, I understand the idea of blocking it so someone with a fake ID, since they have the wallet or something now, they could probably try faking it or something stupid. But it still seems a bit on the extreme side if it's not of your own choosing.
Wait, he updated it. The last time I was robbed and had my car replaced, I used an older ID. Still a bit extreme, I think.
Agreed.
But well, I hope everything goes fine, or at least well enough.
Alright, let's go ahead and continue. Wedge, it's bad out here. Lots of ties swarming. Looks like a full wing. Even with the pirates' help, we couldn't fight our way out of here. We've gone to ground here. Jansen is talking to the locals, and I think we'll be safe.
I copy. Keep us informed. We'll try to work something out.
As ordered, hobby out.
And with you flying with the Millennium Falcon up on Tycho in that I-wing, we can get past an Imp Star and a full TIE wing.
Just sitting here isn't much of an option. Krenol is a comet cold killer. Never served under him. Last I heard, he was cutting a bloody swath through the unknown regions, then got sent home.
Kicked out of the unknown regions from being cruel. For being cruel? He must have been very bad.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, technically, they allowed almost everything out there. I mean, not everything, but how much of an asshole have you to be to get reassigned from there?
A lot of one. Siege says, then after getting the new one, I forgot to revisit the bank and update things, so I have to get a temporary ID in the next 40 days, because issuing the actual new ID takes longer than 40 days. So I have to get both a temp and a new one, paying for both, and stopping the bank from screwing me with the temp. As I said, layers. Yeah, that is up. Making you pay for not one but two separate IDs just so the bank won't screw you over, that is extra bullshit.
Not surprising, but bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, this is bureaucracy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, Godspeed, Siege.
Yeah. Alright, let's continue. He thinks himself shrewd, but is a slave to regulations and follows orders explicitly. When given leeway, he finds the best way to apply fear, since that gets him quick results. Yet another reason the Empire has got to go. Too bad we can't just have someone order him to go home.
Could our friend here do that?
Expose his being here and give such an order? Not possible. There might be a way, but I need a secure imp comlink.
Where will you get one of those?
You got a tractor beam on the Falcon?
What one? Created in the hall? I guess we could mount it on the empty missile bay and rig it up.
Lieutenant Kelthu, is your Y-Wing ready to go?
Huh? Yeah, I guess so. Chewie, we're mounting that tractor beam in the missile bay. Okay. You are mounting it in there. Hurry.
I am pleased to help if you wish. Yes, I do know which end of a hydro spanner is which.
Are you sure you don't want to be flying, Colonel, instead of shooting?
You think I'm that bad a shot?
No, sir. I.
Relax. This isn't Canada, and I want you flying because I'm not qualified I'm not flight qualified on a Y-wing.
Well said, Han. We'll drop it, you retrieve it. And we'll pick the rest off.
They come in quartets, so you'll have your pick.
Follow my rear scope.
Lead is to the right of the formation.
So I want to roll left to evade, making him cut across his flight. Firing lines to pursue, I remember.
Unidentified Y-wing, you are ordered to set down immediately and...
Got him. Your guts, Han. Cutting those repulsor coils engaged. Got him. Better pass than you ever gave me in Academy some ball games, isn't there?
Better catch than you ever made, too.
Great shot, Leia.
Yours as well, Wedge.
My scopes are clear. Let's take it home and see if this plan will work. So far, so good. But still alive.
Good thing the shock put him out so he couldn't sabotage anything. Thanks, Chewbacca. I've got power again. I do too thank you for thing. Oh wait, that's your line.
Mm-hmm. I do too thank you for things.
I feel better about this, but I've never even heard of an AT3 directive. I'd feel better about this if you had. This is Colonel Sunterfell calling the reckoning. Give me Admiral Crenell. I'm giving you an AT3 directive to withdraw your forces and leave Axilia. An AT3 directive? That's for spies, Colonel Fell. Are you one, or do you expect me to be one? You're jeopardizing a covert operation here, sir. Again, I direct you to leave. I have already run extraordinary risks to be able to speak to you. I know, you cost me 4 of my ties. And that should alone tell you how serious this situation is.
If Crenell doesn't buy this, yeah, you and Winter get on the Falcon. We'll run cover to get you the reckoning passed. You passed the reckoning.
10 snub fighters against 60 ties and an imp star? That would be suicide.
Yeah, well, leave that part of the monument. You boiled for us.
Perhaps I should send a message to Imperial Center to see if Director Izzard will confirm your mission. Please do. You want her direct access number? Stand by. You've heard. AT3 directive countermanding my own orders. Do I comply or continue with my mission?
Oh, the old guy. I don't remember who voiced him.
You want to voice him?
Yeah, okay. An A5 directive is not debatable.
But Fell is not an agent.
We don't know that. I don't know. I do not question his loyalty. Do you?
I have been given no cause to, no. AT3 directive received and will be complied with. Luck with your mission, Fell. Thank you, sir. Fell out.
Admiral, I have a flight cruiser coming from Axila. pilot markings.
Helm, bring us about to a heading of 217 Mach 23. Guns, I want a firing solution now.
Let it run, Admiral.
What?
Go beyond that ship. It ran after your compliance. Do not make a mistake now. Let it run and take me back to Imperial Center. Oh. Joker, do you want me to voice you? Because you have been voicing every other woman.
Yes, please do.
Okay, let's see if I can. Well, the old man made good on his promise to let me clear off this rock. Look, as he was not bluffing on that count. His power has not been as fast as that of the Empire. And if this cash on his checks out, he will have bought my service for a time.
Captain, we are clear of the planet and can go to light speed whenever you wish.
Go to light speed now, Helm. No sense wasting time here. Pistache better have more where this came from, though, or he'll find himself in more trouble he is now. I should have known. I will find you here.
I have ever been loyal to the throne.
Oh my god, that voice. I have never heard loyal used as a synonym for covet before.
This from the man who placed himself on it and now deals with the enemy?
You mean confinement fails A3, 83 directive? As all you will know, Isan, I had no idea Phil had gone over to the rebels. I don't recall that fact in your entire briefing.
You should have known he wasn't one of my agents.
Me? Doubt your ability to place an agent among the enemy?
Leia Organa was on Exilia. She was there to meet you.
Oh, and how did she get there?
A pirate? A kidnapping?
You see, it sounds so absurd that you can't believe it. No one else will either, my dear.
You will pay for your treason. I will get you.
You will do what you will do. Go. I have an empire to run.
One way or another, I will get you.
And an empire to abandon, so I might leave. I copy, Hobby. I'll pick you two up on our way out.
We're pretty much good to go. The Colonel will take Leia's X-Wing. Nern is okay to fly.
Good enough.
Wait, that's your character, my bad.
I think you were voicing him. Shit.
That's
I am not sure
Tycho.
now.
That's Tycho. You can tell because he's got the eye patch because he's recovering from the injuries.
Oh, shit. Right. One of the things that is hard to tell apart sometimes are, funnily enough, the humans.
Yes.
You want me flying the I-Wing back? Hard to throw away with equipment. Okay, I'll tell Winters he should just ship in the Falcon. Wait. We never checked the hyperdrive on it. Let's likely have it patched together. Diagnostics seemed okay on it. But it's probably screw that system up too. I am willing to change it, Wedge. I am not. Pull the memory card from it, you'll have to ship home with Han. If you insist, sire. Consider it an order.
You notice how we get pulled from pirate hunting for escort duty and still nail the pirates?
That's Rogue Squadron going there, like here to save the galaxy. In the Cheddar Rocks, we have a long run to get home.
Wedge?
Why share stories now when you know they will be so much better by the time you get home?
End. So yeah, that's the end of that arc. I have to say it was a pretty fun little comic book, this one.
Yeah, the only negative is that we had to wait a long time to get to it because something else multiplied.
So much High Republic.
I wish it got cancelled the same as the TV show.
The High Republic might. I know they're trying to pull a Phase 4 out of their Disney is trying to pull a Phase 4 out of their ass, but I don't really. But there's I think there is actually a legit chance that we might not see a Phase 4 because
I'm at this point it is just loss after loss. Why would the investors even allow this to happen?
Because it's not about the money anymore.
Well, to Disney it might not, but I think people with money and losing seed money may have a different opinion.
I agree. But you know what? If a bunch of idiots want to keep funding stuff that just flops constantly and burn through their own money to try to force a political ideological change on everyone else, I am more than happy to just wait until they go bankrupt over it.
I mean, so long as we can get the good stuff back on track afterwards, I don't give a shit, but I just hope that this doesn't end in even worse hands.
I mean, can it though?
I don't think so, but just in case. Still, maybe changing hands is not that bad of an idea at this point.
I think you're correct on that. The thing is, you have to remember about the ideologues that the Disney has hired to work on High Republic. It's such an extreme case that I don't think you're going to get the shitty quality of writers and artwork in High Republic that you would just through hiring someone new at random. In fact, to take it a step further, I don't even think it would be enough to say that you should expect this from diversity hires, because I don't think most people that would qualify for being a diversity hire most people on average that would qualify for that would be as incompetent as Disney writers have been with High Republic.
I will go so far as to say that you can get out of your house, pick the 12 first guys and girls you find, offer them a job, and they will do a better job at least writing this than the people they have now.
Let me read some of the comments here. Siege says, Doris, I was considering taking a walk over there with my new machete, but I think security may take issue.
I mean,
but you see, sir, I'm here for thieves.
I mean, I just want to say this, Siege. If security doesn't give a shit about people getting robbed in the streets, why would they care if you bring out a real knife with you?
Siege says, all us brown-haired white guys just look the same, lol. It's a flat colors and generic face thing. He also says it multiplies like a weed, pray they pull it. I'm happy to chill here and laugh at it, cool with me. Who knows, maybe one day they'll surprise me and not make it bad, lol. With High Republic, it's like the opposite of lightning in a bottle. Yes,
it's
really
a black
is.
hole.
It is really the absolute polar opposite of a lightning in a bottle. One thing, Disney seems to be able to recapture it every single time with High Republic. A second thing, when it comes to the quality, well, yeah, it's basically bullshit in a bottle.
The only thing we have seen with some quality are the few times they have closed up on someone. If, and this is a big if, because for some reason they also fuck this up, if they don't screw up with the eyes. Because I am tired of seeing eyes looking one north and the other south.
I agree. And they have slightly improved High Republic Adventures by getting rid of a lot of the artists, I noticed. Because the latest issue had fewer artists, but at the same time, the artwork quality saw a significant improvement.
You know how they can improve the art? Get rid of the fucking horrible characters.
Correct.
Wait,
but I do think that's... sorry, go ahead.
No. I was going to say, wait, that is a dream because no one dies in this comic.
Yeah, no one dies in High Republic. Compared to this, where we have actually seen people die and shit hits the fan multiple times in Rogue Squadron here.
Yeah, I mean, technically they are the heroes, and not all the time we have a death being a death. You know, we have seen people escape it by the skin of their teeth. That is true. But still, we have seen a few characters die. We have seen drama, real drama, not two lesbians marrying.
Yeah.
That was drama for a completely different reason.
But yeah, is this comic here at least worth reading? Absolutely.
This is one of those that you have to read.
Yes. It is a fun read. It really shows us the die wings in action, which is a memeable aircraft, is a memeable starfighter in its own right, for not necessarily the best reasons, but it is very memeable.
Yeah. Let's say that I like bad units in many games and in many universes because I like to root for the little guy, you know, not these fighters. Not these fighters. Because those fighters get more people killed on their own side than anything else.
Well, I think we've said all that really needs to be said, so is there anything else you'd like to add?
Not particularly, beyond it is a shame we only have 3 more for this run.
4 more, but yes.
Yeah, but hey, this comic as a whole, the whole series, is something that everyone that likes Star Wars should read.
I completely agree with you on that. This is a great comic. And with that said, I believe we'll go ahead and call it. So yeah, this has been Ace.
And this has been Uros.
Thank you for being on.
Anytime you need me.
And yes. And so, yeah, in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take